Welcome back, Pokefans, to the playthrough of Pokemon Reminiscence. So last episode we explored Island 1, and after knocking on all the doors no one answered and we thought it was a bit strange. Then we found a guy who was spying on us. Turns out he's a lawyer or something along them lines, and he's looking for his client. So we come to the decision to go to the prison. Along the way, Manaphy decided, well, us and Manaphy decided it'd be funny to throw a snowball at Lucius. And then all of a sudden, Manaphy got frozen to ice and taken by the human form of Articuno. And now he's going to be having to go to a trial, so we need to go through the prison to get to where the trial is going to take place. And I'm assuming we're going to be battling Articuno, so yeah, it's going to be fun. Let's go on in. Oh, look at all these people. Who's going to tell me that pissing on trees counted as environmental pollution? Oh god. To be fair, you can't actually do that in public because it's, I think it's indecent exposure. Article locked me up for playing the flute in public. The rest was disturbing the peace. Apparently I was about someone a certain Giratina, but I don't even know who he is. When I get out of here, I'll practice even more to improve. Maybe we should do something else. Ah, look, there's the lawyer. Aren't you afraid to stay in such a dark place? Well, you get used to it, and thanks to these lamps, now I have a new hobby. New hobby in prison? Yes, yes, look behind you. Ah, of course, the Shadow Theatre classic. One leave here, please. Artica prohibited selling juices because according to her they were an addictive drink. There's nothing wrong with drinking juice. Now, between you and me, I think she wants to keep all the juice for herself, and that's unfair. Why make juice when you can eat berries straight anyway? What a bad taste. You haven't tried juice in your life, have you? He doesn't miss a thing. Gosh, I already said there was someone else around here. Oliver, don't tell me you were the one who... I already told you. He was a man of many resources. I just had to give the door a little push, you know. Knock, knock. So, how are you doing? I must get out of here, I must get out of here. Some better than others, I guess. Do you plan to get your client out of prison using the same methods by which he entered? Heavens no. It would be considerably more difficult to avoid the repercussions of a crime like that. The only thing right now is to find the first. Haven't you met her already by any chance? Well, the truth is yes. But she arrested Fiona and now we have to attend the trial or something like that. Really, this could be our chance. You see, I just met my client. Apparently, he has already been tried like the other prisoners. However, after having a little chat with them, I've discovered not one but two ways to get you all out of prison legally. Which ones? Apparently, these arrests are due to a massive establishment of laws. I've read a few and blimey, thank goodness I don't live here. The fact is that as a result of such an atypical situation, there are a couple of laws that apply the following. Any arrest carried out mistakenly due to an incorrect formulation of the rules will result in the invalidity of this, and all those that came into force at that time, as well as arrests produced in its effect. In summary, if there's an error in the rules, they're all annulled and people are free. They could already sum it up like this. Tell me, why was your Fiona arrested? For starting a snowball fight. Said it was considered a conflict. I understand that we must prove that snowball fight is not a cause of conflict. That will free the prisoners and their Pokemon. You're not serious, are you? Unfortunately, yes, but do not fear. I'm a man of many resources. So I also know about judicial matters. I will help defend your Fiona for free, since the outcome of the trial will free my client. I'll get ahead of myself if you don't mind. I've heard that the Palace of Justice is quite labyrinthine and very well protected. It's right above where we are. There's an exit next to it. The exit is close. Come on if you're alive. See you, gentlemen. Wait a minute, Oliver. Yes? What is the other law that could free the inhabitants? Oh, I forgot. The violation of the rules by the legislator himself will also result in the annulment of all of them. I doubt we'll get the first to break its own rules, so I don't think much about it. I don't know. Get it to start fighting and there we go. If we go into the deepest areas of the prison, we should leave as soon as possible. I think there's a path to the east. Oh man, I wanted to see what else the people were in here for. Right, I am actually going to save because obviously if we wipe I don't want to have to go through all that chat again. Lose, light. Are you better now? Much better. Ah, fresh air. But I'm hungry now. Do you have any berries left? Do you still have some croissants? Priorities, Lucius, priorities. We have to go to the trial and get Fiona declared innocent like Oliver told us. What is a trial, Mr. Anthony? Well, I have a general idea of what they are like, but I've never been to one. I'll try to explain to you what I know along the way. I thought that by learning so many rules by heart you would have a general idea. Did it because if I failed to comply with anything while I was on the island, the first would come to lecture me. I couldn't take the magic up the caught fish in the port or eat other people's food, for example. Yeah, that's stealing. As for the trial, in the worst case scenario, we could have the first fix the rosary, defeat her in combat and escape. The problem is that if she realises that I can't change forms without him, she'll take advantage. Then let's try not to come to that. Fiona, do I hate you? Huh? Why would you ask that question? Right, same again. Let's head on in. Oh, it's a dungeon. Not much in it though. Yo, Gyarados, get deleted, like properly deleted. Silver powder. See, I don't really use these things. Go with heavy duty boots. It's only because it boosts Cleaver's stats. It's the only reason I got it. Right, I'm 10 heart scales away from being able to get Haxorus. I'm assuming that's how many it is anyway. We outspeed? Oh man, I hate that move. And now we get hit with outrage. Where are all my fairy types at? Yeah, if we get rock throw off here or rock slide. Yeah, I was gonna say we KO everything. There we go, that'll do. I wonder if that, like, draw things for anything. Suppose we go Volplume. I'm just gonna Mega Drain Cloritz, I think. Don't know why I was kind of expecting that to burn me, but apparently Steelix knows Fire Fang, yeah. Why are we doing so little damage? It's not really the end of the world if Fire Plume goes down here, but yeah, screw it. No burn, no burn, no burn, no burn. Oh my god. And it goes for Earthquake. Although, we actually took that quite well. Gets poison off. I'm done with this. And then we just yeah. Get rid of the Cloyster. Aha. You missed. Now eat double kick. Wow, that's doing like next to nothing. Let's go again. Please don't call for something else. You've already taken out my Dracozolt. Seeking. What's the best thing about seeking is taste. Oh, thanks. I don't have normal 5s, do I? Screw it. Oh, that's sod's law, that is. A binding band. We'll get rid of the fairy extracts. Oh, right in time for a battle. Let's look at Descendant of Lysander. Ooh, Dracozolt. I want to go Breaking Swipe just to drop your attack. Although you just go for that. Let's see how much Bolt Break does. Or Bolt Beak. Deletes. No, it's a crit, that's why. Haxorus. Oof. I mean, we could have gone Metang and Ice Punch, but Scale Shot. Oh, that boosts your yo. Oh man. Nope. Oh, we lived it. We lived it. Overquill. That's a... Is it water poison? No, it's poison dark. Go for a bulldozer. Finish it off, we'll just go with Bolt Beak. Oh. Go for a breaking swipe. Yeah, I don't even mind that. Just bolt beak you out of here. In comes Overquill, which we now know is Dark Poison. Dark Poison, Dark Poison, Dark Poison. Cleaver. Does poison resist? It does. I'm not going to use my potion yet, actually. Might be able to replace Nidoqueen. Oh, I actually love this Pokemon. Lapras as well. Although it's not got the best of movesets. Vaporeon. Wordier. Learns Calm Mind as well, but I'm going to have to go Glissaw. Even got Roost. We'll get rid of Nidoqueen. Just means I'm going to have to use more things to remember moves. So we're Flying Ground. So Acrobatics 100% instead of Cut. And what other ground move can we learn? Could learn Dig. Go Dig or Earthquake. I kind of like the fact that... Actually no, we'll go Earthquake. Yeah, that'll do. More Piranha. Rillaboom. Let's just go Breaking Swipe. I'm just going to Bolt Beak on tail, get it out of here. Drop that attack stat again. No backup this time. They must have saw what happened to the Hontail. Oh. Yeah, let's capture it. We'll get rid of Volplume. It's got Wood Hammer, Acrobatics, Growth, Superpower. I mean, it's not too bad actually. Ah, we're starting to get the good stuff now. Even look how much special attack Primarina has. I'm gonna have to go Armorage though, you know. It's an absolute beast. If I teach it Psychic move, be even better. Right, another battle. Sinister. I'll go bulldoze. Drops your special attack. That's actually going to do quite a bit of damage. Actually, no, let's go Glissaw. And you crit me. Great. Acrobatic should delete this. Pokemon doesn't obey me. Any advice you can give me? Giving them food always works, doesn't it, Lucius? Why are you asking me? Because you're a Pokemon, maybe? Well, I'm not going to use that fire yet. Oh. Wonder what that does. Pokemon charge attack. Yeah, we'll get rid of Lost Letter. 25% increase in defense if the Pokemon suffers from a status. Has a added bonus, I suppose. It keeps crying. Fake cry me sounds impaired to fight. Oh, this wasn't a good idea. Yeah, we kind of get shut down by this thing. Let's go Glissaw. Got an attack boost as well. Oh, mate. That's like the worst thing that you could have sent in. If that hits me with an ice move, I am deleted. More lived as well. That's alright, just goes for... Although, Rain Dance speeds it up, doesn't it? Sure it does. Well, one way we're about to find out. Okay, yeah, we got through that pretty luckily, really. I should have knew not to trust them all while. All that for 2 coins. Ancestral Scepter. We'll get rid of Smooth Rock. Scepter full of power, capable of destroying this world and the next. No, it is nasty. Fighting and all type moves now affect ghost types. Oh, and we got to battle something as well. Let's go Breaking Swipe. Boom Burst. Jeez, that done a lot of damage. Right, let's go Cleavor. Switch into Reboot. There we go. Oh no, what? Quick attack, finish it off quick. Right, how many heart scars we're looking at now? 22. So we're not a million miles away. Have I got any citrus berries? I've got so many lumberries, it's ridiculous. Oh, it's a battle. Okay. Skeledirge, which is fire ghost. We'll go Bulldoze. That did good damage. I think Bolt Beak would have deleted you, but he obviously decided to switch. Right, let's go Raboot. I mean, it's all good. Acrobatics. Mandibuzz. We'll go Dracozolt. Oh, we got the attack boost. You're in serious trouble. Critical hit as well. Send your Skeleturgin. Next up's Good Goat. What's Good Goat now? I feel like it's grass type. Grass ground. No, it's just pure grass. Probably lives this actually. Oh no. Honestly, this thing when it becomes a Cinderace is going to absolutely destroy. Are you sure you're okay? You look bad. Yes, I was thinking about things, don't worry. Is it because of Phione? The fact that you think that even she's against him because of someone she never even met. You must have a lot of respect for this Kyogre guy. Don't forget that your name was on that piece of cloth. That her name. The only clue I have as to what happened. It's too much of a coincidence that she just came to rescue me. You must be related in some way, no doubt. I don't think Phione would leave such an incriminating clue, honestly. Yeah, but I don't know what to think. Is there any particular reason why you defend the highly acclaimed Sea King so much? Kyogre, your majesty. I learned to truly live thanks to him. My first memories in this world have experienced darkness and loneliness in the depths of the ocean for centuries. One day his majesty found me and deemed me to be a Pokemon strong and capable enough to be a guardian. I decided to follow him even without really understanding what he wanted, and so I saw the world illuminated for the first time. So lively, attractive and full of delicious food. Then I decided that I would never again return to the depths and that I would faithfully serve the one who freed me with everything I had for the rest of my days. And the darkness reminds me of when he lived like this, I understand. But that doesn't excuse Kyogre having to be defended if he made a serious mistake. If that were the case, would Lucius turn against him in some way? Oh, we've got more to go through. I'd have liked to have got some actual healing stuff there, but I thought we'd done it. Okay. Let's go Glissaur. Gengar doesn't get Levitate though, does it? That's resisted, that's resisted. Oh. Yo. Glissor's got some serious bulk. Now all of you get deleted. Silk Thread. Get a Phantom Extract. The bug type or rock type Pokemon's hit by a physical attack, the aggressor also... Oh, that's actually pretty good. Maybe I'll lead with Cleaver for a bit. Might have to use my Restore All, you know. Oh, actually, there's a fire thing here, so... Ah. Night Slash. Delete. If only I could have caught that. Right, we've got a Kingdra, not very good. We've got a very decent looking Machamp. Rillaboom, which we already got. I mean, I'll have to be my champ. We're not actually going to use it though. Ah, more fire. Great. Ah, and you. I'm sure we got some good currencies now. Expert belt slightly boosts super effective moves. Restore all. Right, let me just have a look at something. Right, I'm 5 heart scales away. So I could buy the restore all. Puts me on 12. I think the expert belt would be useful actually. Get rid of the extract thing. Because to be fair, we haven't really been using it. Could have done with your currency just. Alright, executor. I'm just going to X scissor, see how much it does. Oh wow, we just straight up deleted you. Alright, another restore all and a heart scale. Okay, we're looking good. Here's a battle. If I let you pass, my boss will scold me. Who will be that boss? About to find out. Alright, Pyro. Let's just rock slide. It's got dark pulse. No flinch. Yeah, get deleted. Annihilate, which is ghost fighting. Ghost fighting. We'll go Glissaur. Let's just go acrobatics. Ah, oh, so close. Finally going there, and it does 11 damage now, doesn't it? Right, Luminion. Dracozolt, you're up, son. Got the attack boost. You're getting deleted. Oh, we took that like a champ. And then Aegis Slash, which is dark. No, Ghost Steel. Got the attack boost as well, so Earthquake. Good. One shot. Man, we've got a good team. No, we've got a seriously good team. That's all. If there are no more questions, I'll conclude this trial. Are you wearing a bra? Remember, you're under oath. Order. The accused will refrain from asking irrelevant questions about the case. Busty bird. I said order. Very kind for the compliment, but as for the verdict... Yeah, kind, complimentary. But wait a moment, Your Honour. And you are? Oliver Gaunt, Your Honour. I'm this PHIONE'S lawyer. When did you hire a lawyer? PHIONE doesn't know what a lawyer is. PHIONE wants to go back to the Master and Anthony. The PHIONE's really talking. I knew it wasn't my imagination. We're not too late, are we? PHIONE. Master Lucius. You're only causing inconvenience. Useless. Lucius, you can continue being pedantic later. Order. We have a lawyer and a couple of witnesses. 3 if I include myself. This time we'll take a full-fledged trial. If you could be so kind as to take your places. It seems that the prosecution table is somewhat empty. The prosecutor's office was in charge of providing arguments against the accused, am I wrong? Among other things, yes, let's see. In that case, I could... What? Can you hold a human form and a Pokemon at the same time? Don't be fooled, Mr. Anthony. It's an illusion created by psychic powers. Okay, now we start. The session opens. Judge Articuno presides. The initial statement is as follows. This afternoon, a Fiona was cited violating rule number blah blah blah. This rule dictates that snowball fights are considered the instigation of a conflict which is strictly prohibited. The red-haired man Lugia and I were witnesses to the crime. Mr. Redhead. That's right, Your Honour, my client has been accused of... Hang on a minute, did you say Lugia? That would be me. Goodness gracious. Ahem, the defence admits that the accused is guilty of committing said act. What a defence. However, I'd like to direct the case's attention to whether snowball fights can really be considered a conflict or not. I ask that those present testify about Fiona's intentions during the circumstances of the crime. I protest. I do not see how the defendant's intention is relevant to the facts. I protest. Intention is essential when it comes to differentiating conflict from non-conflict. The defence's request is admitted. Let the witnesses speak. Anthony Delmore, thank you, and let's see. We're on our way to the prison since we didn't find anyone in the city. As usual, Lucia started complaining and making the others nervous. And as usual, they took it up with Fiona and started saying mean things to her. Nothing befitting a gentleman. To try to calm him down, I suggested Fiona throw a snowball at him. Was it you? Asked him. I will not forget this betrayal, Mr. Anthony. At no point did we want to hurt him, that's all. I understand. What about you, Lugia? Do you think it was done with the intention of starting a conflict? Of course it hurt and angered me even more. Which side are you on? Miss Lucius, did you really think I was trying to attack you with a snowball? I'm sure Pokemon has more viable ways to hurt its some move. I protest Fiona, our Pokemon with healing ability, is practically incapable of fighting. It would be an exaggeration to assume that a snowball is the greatest form of damage it has. And on the other hand, that question should be directed to Miss Anthony since it was he who had the idea. Of course this makes him an accomplice to the crime. Throwing compact balls of snow at other people is clearly intended to cause pain and discomfort. Lugia's statement reinforces this point. It's a clear definition of conflict. I protest. Snowball fights are not meant to do real harm. No one gets seriously hurt from one of them. Instead, a form of physical aggression can be dangerous, especially for small children. Something like that should be prohibited. It's necessary to restrict any activity from which they may be harmed. That way we can guarantee their safety. I protest. I don't agree with it. Mr. Anthony, the witnesses cannot protest. Continue. By that logic, wouldn't you allow children to learn to swim for fear of drowning? There's a certain line that should not be crossed without supervision, yes, but it's not worth limiting fun or learning just because there is a small risk. Learn responsibilities and take precautions. Know how to balance fun with safety. See the world, make friends. Getting hit with a snowball or two for that is nothing in comparison. Haven't you ever heard the expression safety first? What good is that learning and fun if you have been injured along the way? Would you then prefer to lead an empty life and die in ignorance? Do you realise how devastating it is to never have the opportunity to explore new experiences? No, but anything will always be preferable to dying. Living like this might not be better than being dead. This, Mr. Anthony. You're getting off topic, so I suggest you calm down a little and... Mr. Anthony, where are you going? Look, I don't care what you think. Throwing snowballs is not and will never be a bloody conflict. What's going to happen next? Are you also going to ban pillar fights because they involve physical contact? Unlike snowballs, there's no way anyone can get hurt from a pillar fight. How could you not? You might as well get a feather of the stuffing stuck in your throat and you'll suffocate. You're right, I should write it down. What? You're crazy in the head. The only thing you're going to achieve is desensitise people. They will end up just as cold, unpleasant, inexpressive and dull as you. Oh, he's trying to incite it. That's it, Fiona. Even Fiona's feeling bad. Well said, Mr. Anthony. This trial is lost, my client. Enough time to fix this like we should have done from the beginning. In case you haven't noticed, this really is a conflict. Anthony Delmore, if you're not willing to comply with the imposed rules, both you and Fiona are found guilty. The session is adjourned. Oh, here we go. Right, so psychic flying. Right, so we just want to get a rock slide off. Hurricane's going to be neutral. Yo. Oh, it's going to be a special attacker though, isn't it? It's going to have ice moves. This is not good. This is not good. That's going to KO. Or not. Somehow we've lived it. Don't do quite enough damage though. Oh, if only that would have missed. Quick attack. Oh, we lived on 1 HP. You are clutch, my boy. So now it's an ice type. Oh, Glissaw there. With that alar thing, that's going to make things 10 times harder. I feel like Cleavor, maybe. It's got Water Pulse. Shadow Ball. What sort of moveset is this? Let's go Superpower. Oh, we're not going to get an attack off. Yeah, that's just deleted us. Although for Ice Punch... Please don't one shot. Oh man. As long as it doesn't go for a Shadow Ball, we're good. And of course it does. Right, it's all down to you, Cleavor. This needs to somehow KO. Oh my god, we've done it, we've done it. Yes, get in. Ugh. That's it, you got smacked up. How dare you, human. The rules, you must respect the rules. It's the only way to protect them all, for there to be peace. If you hope to make me give in like this, you won't succeed. Are all bird Pokemon just as stubborn? How troublesome. I signed a contract to free my client after all. You're still unwilling to withdraw your stupid rules. As long as I have the strength to stand up, I will never abandon it. Very well then, justice on this island is a disaster anyway. What the hell's going on? Wait, Oliver, what do you think you're doing? What do you think? Doing people a favour? You've already heard, if you don't change your mind, this is what's left. You can no longer defend herself, simply attacking her is. Salaz or Corviknight attack mercilessly and Copperajah use Earthquake. Let this useless building end up in ruins. Stop according to the crime property damage. No one gives a crap about your bloody laws. Hey, if you kill her, I won't be able to return to my Pokemon form. Mr. Anthony beat up him too and the stupid Pokemon that obey him. Pretty bird. If my Pokemon weren't there, Finn will heal them. Late. First. Let her go, Anthony. What? If you do, Telas Island and its inhabitants will be free. I doubt anyone cares if Guardian like her disappears. Have you lost your mind? But what kind of lawyer are you? Oliver, isn't he going to Anthony Delmore? Let go. You know, I'm a man of many resources. Anthony? Mr. Anthony? How could you? You have no heart. It is what it is. I can't even stay on my record for something stupid like this. Little spot. Nonsense. Is this how humans will use Pokemon? Pokeballs were a very useful invention, yes. Maybe I should have captured the first while she was in her Pokemon form. Whatever. The important thing is that I've complied with my client's request. Shame for that man, but he asked for it. It was the life of the first in exchange for the freedom of the inhabitants of the island. If you put them on a scale, it's clear which is the best option. As if someone like you would understand. Anthony was trying to convince her and find a solution for everyone. I'm sorry, but there will be times when such solutions do not exist. And I'm not here to waste time. Now if you'll excuse me. What a fat man. Anthony. Lucy's more bothered about his rosary. Ugh. Am I alive? First, we've been lucky, Anthony Delmore. I was able to change shape for a moment to cushion our fall with my psychic powers. Still. You don't seem to be in good condition. It's nothing, I just hurt my leg a little. This must be the prison. It used to connect to the Palace of Justice to quickly transport convicts, so it makes sense that we ended up here. Don't think we can go back the way we came. The debris has narrowed the hole too much to get through. Can you walk? I'm starting to think that in addition to the sea, now that our land also wants to kill me. If you wait for me to gather the necessary strength to transform, I'll use Pulse Heal on your wounds. I've already tried it several times with inhabitants of the island, so you've nothing to worry about. Okay. Anthony Delmore. Anthony's fine. Anthony, if you hate me so much, why didn't you let me fall? Hate you? No, I don't hate you. Having different opinions is no reason to hate anyone. I got very angry in the debate at me, but the thing is that putting people in jail for that nonsense. It's not nonsense. Okay. Is there anything else? What do you mean? Is there any other reason why you were so angry? You reminded me a little of me, I guess. I believe that living with my family in a secluded corner of Breezo Island was the best for their happiness. I didn't want them to leave and I refused to change my mind. With that I only got them fed up with me and in the end they left forever. I'm sorry. But I'll withdraw those rules. But if I withdraw those rules it'd be like admitting that they were useless. Because they were. Anthony, I am what I am thanks to the rules. My beginnings as a guardian, people were afraid of me and lived with uncertainty. I was unable to calm them down even though my only intention was to help them survive on this cold island. I told them that I would do anything to gain their trust, and I would even take human form in which I could find myself more valuable. Do not speak without being asked, do not rest without having helped build a new hut a day, do not enter the city without making sure that all the inhabitants will have food tomorrow. I was able to accomplish them all little by little. People began to trust me more. I was very happy. No, they were just taking advantage. But if I tell you that, I found out the rules made people feel safer and prevented crime. Based on that, generation after generation, I wrote my own rules. Sometimes she was too strict with them and Manaphy or Kyogre himself asked her to abolish them. Now that neither of us are, to keep the island as safe as possible, the only thing I can think of is to strengthen and create new laws. Wait a minute, I knew Manaphy passed away a long time ago, but Kyogre? That the Pranos got on so out of control means that it's probably about to perish. The reason why the Almighty King of the Sea ended up like this, it had to be the work of something or someone. Can't New Gear do anything? That's precisely why we came. We need you to fix his necklace to purify Kyogre's prana. I understand what a disaster. Oh, we'll never understand why Kyogre made him guardian. One would think that since Manaphy's betrayal, he would have learned to be more careful. I will also not forget that day when he ate all the Magikarp that were caught in the port. It's unthinkable. Yeah, he told me that story. That was... sorry. All the talking about food has me. Here. What is that? A croissant, I made it. Don't you want it? Another one, I'll call it whatever I want. I've never eaten one, you say you have. Yes, don't worry, I haven't poisoned him or anything. If you don't want it, I'll keep it. With what it had cost me to keep it safe from Lucius. No, it's okay, I appreciate it. Consider an apology for the trial first. And don't talk with your mouth full. Call me Artica. Get my name to the Referentarnoff, but no one has mentioned it. Don't talk with your mouth full. I think I've recovered enough energy. Wow, that movement's really useful. It hardly hurts anymore. If you can walk now, we should walk around the prison and find a way out. No problem. Alright then. Wow, we're going to do that next episode. Yeah, I wonder how much is left then, because obviously the whole point of the story is getting Lucian back into Lugia. So now that we've pretty much finished with the third bird, Lucian should be able to turn to Lugia. And I suppose we'll have to get to Kyogre now, find out what's going on there. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.